Hey guys, Bryson here, and one of my favorite things ever is reacting to other YouTube creators, and today we're reacting to Erica. And last time I reacted to her, what she spent in Japan, kind of a lot of money here and there, but today we're gonna find out exactly how much money she earns from, according to the title here, 12 sources of income, okay? Now, I am very, very proud of this. And by the way, congrats, Erica, and actually hitting 100K subscribers. That is awesome. But by the way, this is by age 30. So she's 30 years old, 12 sources. But a lot of times, YouTube sources are more like, hey, it's more like YouTube gives you affiliate marketing, sponsorships, but all this stuff goes away when YouTube is not there, okay? So I want to find out exactly what her real sources of income actually are. According to her, it's 12. However, we are about to find out right now. And yes, okay, although Erica is cool, I will either like or dislike this video accordingly. If it's a good video, I'll like it. If it's a bad video, I will go ahead and dislike it. You guys know the vibes here. There is no favoritism anywhere. So let's get started here.
Okay, so let's start off with income stream number 1, which is YouTube ad revenue.
Oh, yeah. That's probably going to be maybe the second or the third biggest one. Maybe the first biggest one. Who knows?
A year ago, as you can see, I was making $0.
Wow, look at that. That is in March 10, 2020. I'm guessing she was posting videos, so there are the videos right there, maybe like once a week or whatever. And then, because she wasn't monetized just yet, obviously, but once you get monetized, that's when the game changes. And by the way, once you get monetized, YouTube now has interest to go ahead and share your videos even more, because you know there's money to be made.
From YouTube ad revenue. The way this one works is you create a YouTube channel and upload videos.
I love how people break it down. It's very simple, right? But Erica's story is not like an average person's story, right? The girl already came into YouTube with a lot to offer, being a lawyer, paying off $220,000 in debt and all this stuff, right? That's an amazing story. But a lot of us, for example, like just average people, for example, you're gonna have to build up your story as you go on. And it won't just happen, for example, in 1 year. Am I saying she didn't put in work? The answer is no, obviously not. But I don't want you to think that this is like the way it is. And if you don't get 100K subscribers in the first year that you suck, the answer is no. It took me 11 years. It's a step-by-step process, so do not give up if you want to start this whole thing, but it takes time.
Then once you get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time.
That is hard. The 1K is not hard. The 4,000 watch hours, that is what's hard.
You can start making money from the ads that are playing on your channel. Now the advertisers pay YouTube to show ads on your channel, and YouTube gives you as the video creator 55% of that money.
55% of that money. Now, you know, the funny thing is that basically, if you guys don't understand it, it's kind of like for every $100 you make, right, from ad revenue, YouTube gets 45 and you get 55. It sounds like a great partnership, right? Because by the way, YouTube is the one with the platform promoting your videos, finding your right audience. The whole thing is kind of like YouTube in a way. Like you're just there to actually build content. And in a way, you're responsible for building the platform. 80-20 would be awesome, but 45-55 is better than 50-50 in a way. But on top of that, you also have a second partner, and that's called the government. So they also take like 35-45 of whatever you make. So everyone gets a piece, okay? Everyone gets a piece.
And it keeps 45%. The playback-based CPM number.
Wow, that is a pretty good CPM, by the way.
You see is
the average person, like channel that's not finance related, has like $7, $10, $15. $30 is a lot, because the content we create here can actually, like, you know, like different businesses want to put ads, different channels and so on. So the products and the ads we actually get are higher priced ones. So whenever they get a conversion, people make more money. So they're willing to pay us more money to actually have those ads on their channel. So I get it.
How much advertisers are paying for every 1,000 views on your channel, and the RPM is what you as the creator
Oh, look, the estimated revenue is blurred out. I think she's going to show us in a few minutes.
Are actually keeping. So compared to the $0 that I was at last year, now on an exceptional streak, it can mean that I'm making over $1,000 a day from.
That is awesome. And by the way, look at this, guys, okay? Only one video posted in the last 8, 9, 10, 11, in the last 4 days. So that's awesome.
YouTube. The next income stream is something called affiliate marketing. And
so I'm guessing, okay, so we don't know the full amount of money she's making from YouTube. So I don't think we're going to get that. But again, affiliate marketing is also, like I predicted here, is also in a way also related to YouTube.
A year and a half ago, I had no idea what that meant. It sounded just like a scam to me. But now that I know what affiliate marketing is, it just means that you're promoting another company's products or services, and you may get a commission or some sort of compensation.
Yeah, that's all it is, you know. I love my best affiliate marketing program. Well, is it program or company? Is Amazon, you know, because a lot of the products that I use, I get it from Amazon. So if I can share them with you, I share them with you. And that's why those links are always in the description. But then you can also get, like, when you become a YouTuber, it's funny. When you want to become a YouTuber, all you want is companies to actually sponsor you in a way, right? And that doesn't happen because you have to have something to actually offer them. But once you become a YouTuber, now the responsibility is not the companies coming in, because they will come in. But the big responsibility is basically, hey, what do I accept and what don't I accept? Because you want to make sure you actually preserve your audience. You don't want to offer some BS to your audience either.
For doing so. An easy example is an investing app that I use called Webull. You'll sometimes see me at the end of my videos.
People love Webull. Webull came in pushing, man. You know why Webull came in pushing? Because basically they gave a lot of creators a lot of money, a lot of money. They approached me too. I said, honestly, I'm not interested, because the idea is that you kind of like pushing like this date, like kind of like a little day trading, and a little stock picky also. And the whole idea is you get free stocks, all this stuff, but in reality, you won't get anything actually valued anything. They'll probably make a lot more money than you. And that's the whole idea, you know, but I really wanted to push a platform that made a lot more sense. And that's why I basically pushed M1 Finance a lot more, because it's more like for long-term investors. And most people are going to be long-term investors. And that's what that's supposed to be, you know, so that's why I never really got into the whole Webull thing. But there was a lot of money to be made there, a lot of money. I missed out on it. Do I care? No. Like I said, you know, the big thing is I only push things I believe in. You know, so everything you see on my channel are things that I actually believe in.
And also, if you want 2 free stocks, one valued at up to $1,400, you can sign up for Webull using my link, so they can track exactly how many people are signing up for their app through my link. And then I put that link in the description of my YouTube video, and if you sign up for Webull through my link, you get your 2 free stocks, but then also I'm going to get a free stock. So that's...
And by the way, it wasn't just that simple. A lot of the, I don't know if you got this offer also, but a lot of the big creators like myself, we got offers. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but there's no like legal issue here. We got offers to actually make like commissions on like all the referrals we made. So I'm talking about like you refer 100 people, you get paid a lot of money. More people, a lot of money. To the point where some people actually make like $25,000. There was a lot of money in the table, guys, like a lot of money.
Income stream number 4 is a digital product. And the thing I really like about digital products is that it takes time to create them, but then it requires very little maintenance and is
you only gotta make that thing once, you know. One thing I appreciate a lot about rappers and music and all this stuff is that they build a whole catalog, and they make like all these mixtapes and make all these albums, and you make that stuff once, and it just gives you royalties and royalties and royalties. The same thing also with like digital products, like courses. You make that once and you keep selling them and selling them and selling them. That's the cool thing.
Pretty much passive. The digital product that I sell is part of my legal tech.
Is it passive though, or is it more like Kevin says, where you're not getting all your money up front? Right? There's a lot of ways to take it.
Company Plug-in Law. And the goal with Plug-in Law is to make the legal things simple and accessible for small business owners and entrepreneurs who maybe can't afford an expensive lawyer.
That's awesome.
So without boring you too much with the legal stuff, every business owner with a website needs certain legal documents on their website, like a privacy policy, to legally protect themselves and
that's awesome.
Comply with laws. But the problem is the free ones you see out there aren't really great, and paying a lawyer to draft these documents for you can cost thousands of dollars. So my digital product solves that.
It's a great sale here, guys, by the way. This is like a little sale. I like
gap, and has all 3 legal documents that you need packaged into one. So as a customer, you download them, follow the instructions to fill in the templates with things like your website name.
I like this stuff, man. It's kind of like, it's like a fancy template, right? It's awesome.
And then you're set. And what's amazing about digital products is you can automate everything, unlike physical products where you have to worry about things like shipping and handling.
You can automate it, right? But there's also like a certain level of you actually being there. Like one thing is like when I make my whole course, I like the way Kevin like runs his course, like where he's always doing live streams, like private ones and all that stuff. It's maintenance on it. It's like customer service. I like that a lot, you know, so when I do build my course, not like, hey, I sold you it, don't talk to me. But it's more like, I sold you this course, I hope it's helping you. But if you have questions along the way, we might do like meetups like once a month or like once a week or something like that, just so we can get like everything out of the gate. You know what I'm saying?
I use one software to create the checkout page and then accept the payments and then automatically deliver the digital products to the customer. And if you
That's awesome.
you are thinking about selling products or services online, I highly recommend getting this software. It was my best business purchase of the past year, and I'll go ahead and leave that link for you below.
What software was
Apart
it?
from the OK.
I gotta find out what the software was, guys. The software just says, I'm not sure what the software is. I'm looking for it. Legal stuff, the trademark stuff, grow your skill. It's just learn on YouTube, download free guide. I'm not sure the software is actually here, so I guess we missed that part.
Occasional customer service inquiry and then making sure that the templates are up to date. These are pretty much as passive as you can get. Some other ideas for digital products are ebooks or selling spreadsheets like a budgeting spreadsheet or
That's something I'm probably gonna do, like a budgeting spreadsheet, and also, for example, like a little mini guide on budgets.
other templates like email.
One thing I want to create to go along with my course is an app. You know, it's expensive stuff, right? It's expensive, but we'll get to it.
Templates or resume or cover letter templates. My fifth income stream is a productized service. I think of a productized service as a hybrid between a product that you can just pick up off the shelf and a service where someone's actually performing something for you. As you probably know, service-based products are great
A productized service.
because they're the easiest to start. Even as a teenager, you can start to sell a service like lawn mowing or editing YouTube
Is she talking about drop servicing?
videos. But they're limited because they aren't scalable. Products are harder to start, but they can scale. A productized service then is this middle ground where you're ultimately providing a service, but it's packaged up as a product offering because you're performing that same thing over and over again. And if you can automate it enough to where the
I'm learning something new today, guys.
execution and delivery of it is systematized and seamless, you can actually take yourself out of the equation and have it serve as almost a passive income stream. So some examples are, we'll mow your lawn twice a month, or we'll edit an unlimited number of YouTube
Oh, so I see what it is. It's a little bit like drop servicing. Where drop servicing is the idea. It's like a little bit inside of this model, but not really the exact same thing. Where I can say, we'll edit your videos like a limited amounts, but in reality, I hire somebody else to do it, and they do the work like almost automatedly, right? And I make the difference between their pay and what the customer is paying. That's my middleman pay.
Besides dividend income, this is the only one that existed before January of last year. Everything else is
I'm guessing it's real
a
estate.
completely new income stream, which just shows you that if you want to, you can definitely build up multiple income streams.
And by the way, it's just step by step, you know. For the average person, doesn't have a massive audience and all that stuff, the answer is probably going to be like, hey, you build up your dividend income first. You potentially save up money to buy like rental properties and stuff like that. You can build a little side hustle and a little business here and there. It's a lot of things you can do, you know, but the first step is just taking care of yourself and making sure, for example, you have personal financial freedom first. It comes through getting rid of debt, saving up for emergencies, also buying a home, paying it off fast. And once you have those main things taken care of and you have your investments also flowing through, great. You want to do this stuff? Great. But by that point, your risk exposure is just a lot less.
Streams. Income stream number 11 is speaking engagements. With this,
That's one thing I want to do, man. One of my dreams was always I'm doing a TED Talk. One of my biggest dreams was always doing a TED Talk, you know. But I think, you know, like kind of like David Goggins. I think David Goggins, one of my heroes, it's kind of like it took him a while to start talking and to do all that stuff, you know. And when he did it, he has so much to say, you know. It was just like I don't even know how to say, you know. It was just like amazing, you know, like a lot of. So I'm guessing like my journey is still flowing through, and when the time comes, whether it comes tomorrow or in a year or whatever, I'll have a lot more to say.
a company or a conference will ask me to come speak about a certain topic like personal finance or YouTube or entrepreneurship. And they pay me a set amount to be there and to speak. I get really nervous speaking. I have terrible stage fright. And when I was
Me too. Like I get nervous before I get there, but then once I'm there, like I'm there, you know? You just get in the zone.
younger and it was worse, I would essentially just black out while talking.
That's insane. That's insane. My biggest thing was when I was doing these things, like especially like in class, I would talk so fast, like super fast, like out of nowhere. I've always had that since I was like even back in middle school. I've always spoken really fast when I was nervous. I think it's maybe because I always think I had a lot to say, and I just like wanted to say it all at once, you know?
And my mouth would be moving, but my brain didn't comprehend. So I would walk off stage and have no clue what I just said. But this is a skill that I'd like to improve. And I do like that speaking allows me to hopefully have more of an impact on
That is awesome.
people. So I'm trying my best to get better. Plus I'm getting paid for it, so I have to be somewhat decent.
That's funny.
Income stream number 12 is angel investing.
Oh, that's a nice one. Be very careful with this stuff, you know. Angel investing is like 9 out of 10, you know. 9 out of 10 things are going to be trash. One of them might be actually good. You know, everyone wants to get into it, you know, but be very careful with the stuff. You know, I wouldn't put more than 10% of my money into this stuff.
Angel investing is where you as an individual are giving a certain amount of money, maybe $10,000 or $100,000 to a startup in exchange for equity, a piece of their.
And sometimes you hear, for example, like the Ubers, the Coinbase, the all these other things, right? And you hear like, I should have gotten into it when I had the chance, right? But then, you know, the thing is that a lot of these companies, they don't make it. Right? They don't make it. So be very careful.
Your company. And the hope is that the value of that company will grow and eventually there's going to be a way for you to get your money back plus more. Angel investing is considered pretty risky because the chances of a startup that you're investing in becoming the next Uber or Airbnb are pretty slim. But it's something I've gotten into over the past year and I'm being strategic about putting my money into companies that I really believe in.
I never know how I feel about that statement, you know, companies I really believe in. I remember when I was in college, I think there's like an aspect of investing into a company that you actually like in some way, you know, but just the aspect of you like, you know, it's not something I like. I'm not saying she does it that way either, but it's more like a company you actually understand and are actually a part of what they do. Like when Warren Buffett invested into like the insurance company, Geico, or like, you know, like the candy like store or whatever it was, the answer is he believed in those companies in some way, but if the financials didn't make sense, he wasn't going to do it, you know? So be very careful in the whole, I believe in your company so much, because belief doesn't pay the bills and doesn't get customers, okay? Be very careful with that aspect.
So hopefully in 5 to 7 years, some of these companies will get acquired or have some sort of exit, and then I'll get the payout. Or the money could just go to zero. So this is
yeah, so this could happen. Yeah.
Extremely high risk. And related to this income stream, I'm also doing equity deals where I occasionally help some companies out in exchange for equity. So
Nice. Those are like, I think 50 Cent did that with the vitamin water, and he was like the promoter. He was like, I want equity. And then when Coca-Cola, I think, yeah, Coca-Cola bought vitamin water. If you guys don't know that, he got paid a bunch of money because he had equity in the company. So that's awesome.
I hope you now have tons of ideas for how you can start creating multiple income streams. For 10 of these, I was at $0.
All right, guys, so overall, that is the end of this video. The rest is just like the outro, but overall, I will give this video a like, okay? It is actually pretty solid, you know? But again, a lot of these income streams, like I predicted, they come from generating a lot of traffic. And traffic a lot of times comes from YouTube. And if YouTube stops in some way, you might be in trouble. That's why one of the main things is, yeah, you build all this up. It's amazing. Erica is a very smart girl, you know what I mean? A very smart woman, not even a girl anymore. It's a grown woman here, you know? Bleep out the last word I said right there. But the whole point is basically, like, you know, when you have these much ideas, it's great. You build it up, you build it up, you build it up. But you remember, it's all about investing and working towards financial freedom. That way, you're good to go. My biggest fear is basically, if you do get to this point, okay, do not start to raise your expenses until you know for a fact you're financially free. People start to raise their, raise expenses to make more money, but before you know it, if things stop, they get in trouble. Guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified, and comment down below exactly how many streams of income do you have right now, 2021, And how much of income do you actually want to have by 2025? Or 2022 actually. Comment down below, let me know. By the way, this is the 1 year, right? So can you, okay? So comment down below and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you want to DM me, well, join me on Instagram, Bryson. And on top of that, also, if you want to call me, well, join me on my third channel, link down below at Ask Tommy Bryson, okay? And lastly, thanks for watching, guys. I said that like 3 times already, but I really appreciate it, guys. See you guys tomorrow. And as always, peace.